day on EA Sports. It's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by... The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
First down, Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down. Murray on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
on
and
2nd and 9. Murray, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Murray's pass.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Gain of 7. First down, Arizona.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right.
Murray on the keeper.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 4 catches, 53 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Jair Alexander.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. So the Packers offense backed up here to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or... And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. And they have secured that spot in the playoffs, clinching the NFC North Division, in fact. So for the moment, they would be hosting a wild card game in round 1.
And I think it is cause for celebration. Let's not get hung up on the fact that only one team now gets a bye in the first round. Win your division, get to the playoffs, celebrate that. And by the way, they are guaranteed a home game. That's a good way to start the playoffs.
It's a gain of 7.
The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 8 catches, 68 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, Diggs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun. Love. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
At the 6-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Diggs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. And it's now a 7-2 ball game. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
Murray's pass.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And down to the 11. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 43
That's
yards.
something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Cardinals 2.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Kyler Murray taking it in. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Complete to number
Heavy
31.
set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
A throw over the middle taken in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. Love from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Akello Witherspoon on the coverage.
Play fake. Here's Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
Kyler Murray sacked. A fumble on the play.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this score will stay right where it is. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
And that's what friends are for.
Right? As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
Jordan Love sacked.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 39-yard line.
2nd down. Love over the middle, complete. That's Adams.
Love's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Down right around the 25. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
At the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's interesting, partner, that most defense...
And the ball comes out. Love lost it, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. The 40, 20, 10, and they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
Justin Hopkins on for the extra point.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. From the gun, Love. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. At their own 37.
Heading back out there, Jalen Samuels. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Packers pick it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
So far, he's north of 100 yards receiving. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Operating from the gun. Love. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
Oh, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Chandler Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. On second down, Diggs, and a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
What they call?
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. Third and long.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, Love. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Taken from just outside the 30. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Third down.
Operating from the gun. Murray caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail. He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain.
It is no good. That keeps the score, Cardinals 16.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. On play action, Love to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down now. Diggs, and not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Diggs, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Jordan Love sacked.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On second down, Diggs, and just a couple yards there down to the 17. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
The score, Cardinals 16.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Samuels. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Sliding out of the pocket and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
now
4.
Murray's going to set up to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sacked. A 10-yard loss.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Brings up second and 4 at the 13-yard
On second down now, Diggs, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Throwing again. Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This time it's 3rd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Making the catch is Sternberger.
Love's pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Love. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Again, it's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Number 16. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 40.
To the air again, Love. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Cardinals.
Love, they go play action now. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins.
Murray's pass.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
2nd and 7.
Here's Samuels again. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And the trend continues here in the 4th. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait until the season's over, but he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, Love to pass. Looking left side, and he's got Sternberger. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Going back to Love. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Love now to pass on 1st down. To the tight end and complete. It's Sternberger over the middle. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Diggs, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Love from the gun. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down going to the air with Love. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Love's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. First things first here, they got to pick up the 1st down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
And McManus able to put it through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two. Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for him to move the ball downfield.
Escape, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Back to throw, Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the end. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one hauled in by Sample. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Packers first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Oh, no.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
First throw of overtime for Murray. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.